If your job is on this list, you can move to Canada without having any job offered. Hello beautiful people, welcome to the Express channel, and today we are still on Saskatchewan. You know, we have been talking about Saskatchewan since last week. We've been talking about different pathways to Saskatchewan and opportunity in Saskatchewan for those that want to move abroad, and we are rounding up soon. I remember that I promised I was going to list the jobs that are permitted to follow the Saskatchewan Occupation in Demand program. If you want to understand what Saskatchewan Occupation in Demand program is, make sure you go and watch the video and you will learn about the eligibility and the requirements. Today is going to be a very short video. It's not going to be long because I don't want to take most of our time. So we're going to go straight to the point. I'm going to show you how you can check if your job is under the Occupation in Demand Saskatchewan list. We're going to do about 10 different jobs, and you can go and check if your job is not among the one I did today. I just want to show you guys how to do it clearly. Alright, my name still remains Stella, and this is the Express channel. We'll be changing our name soon to EMGS, but let's just stick with the Express channel. Now let's get started. So guys, we're going to Google or your Chrome or whatsoever browser you put, and you will type jobs for Saskatchewan Occupation in Demand. Then you scroll down, you see International Skilled Worker Occupation in Demand is under the government of Saskatchewan. So once you scroll down, all we are looking for is the place whereby they stated the jobs that are allowed to be on it. Okay, so what we are going to do to make things easier for us, we are just going to go down to the eligibility. All right, so let's scroll under eligibility. All right, for you to be eligible, you pay. We've talked about all this, and then they said for you to be eligible, they talked about your job. Yeah. Okay, so they said that your work experience must be in a high skilled occupation, tier 0, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, that is considered to be in demand in Saskatchewan at the time of your application. So you guys don't worry, on the description I'm going to drop this link directly so you can just go straight to where it talks about the whole job. But I want to say a bit about this job. This job, it's not a must that you must go to the university to be able to be considered as a high-skilled job. High-skilled job could be a cook. A cook is a high-skilled person. High-skilled job could be a plumber. So it depends on each country and how they see this profession, how they take up this profession. Like I always tell people, in the UK, all these hand skills are considered very high skilled. Do you understand? So if you have finished secondary school, because the baseline is that you must have finished secondary school. So if you have finished secondary school and you have done a training or a skill, all right, and you've gotten a certificate for it, or if that certificate you've got, you guys also have an organization in your country that you guys register and you pay yearly bills, or any bills you pay, it must not be yearly anyway, but you pay registration fee for, and you've gotten a certificate from that organization and also certificate for your training, you can come and check here if your skill is on this list, and this is one of the easiest ways to move to Canada. Also, if you study in the university or you've done a master's program and you've been working, you have more than 2 years experience, because they want you to have more than 2 years experience, okay, and you produce proof definitely that you've got more than 2 years experience. It can be from your employer, it can be statement from your customers that have said that, oh okay, I've paid for this thing and they're happy and all that. So but you will need to produce proof. But one proof they are really interested in majorly is just that your certificate, okay, and a license if your profession demands that. So guys, we are going to look straight now on the computer. I won't talk too much again. So it says, so your skill needs to be either in the tier 0, tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3. So let's check this occupation in demand list. So we've clicked on it and we're looking for a job that is in the tier 0, tier 1, tier 2. Remember they said tier 4, tier 5 are not eligible for the occupation in demand. So we'll click on find your tier category As you can see, they are showing you different ones. They said tier 0 and examples of job. If your job is in the management occupation, maybe your job has to do with marketing, you're an accountant, you're an advertiser, you're a financial manager, you're a public relation manager, and all those, so long you're in the management field, you are qualified to use this particular field. If your occupation require a university degree, let's say you're into financial advisor or you're a software engineer, you're also accepted within this field. Also, occupations that usually require a college diploma. If you're someone else asking now, what of someone that did polytechnic, or someone that just have HND, or someone that just have diploma, you can use this particular pathway. If your occupation require a college diploma or an apprenticeship, you understand, of more than 2 years or more than 6 years on the job. But remember, Saskatchewan wants you to have 2 years experience. So this one is just general statement. They're just telling you about the TO, the T1, the T2, and the T3. But if your job is under tier 4 and tier 5, you are not permitted. So what you do is you just scroll down. Once you scroll down, all you need to do is you see different job here with their different tier code. But then at this place that says filter item, you just come here and type what is my position. So let's type plumbers here. I'm just doing different ones so that you guys can see. You can see plumbers is under tier 2. This is what I was telling you guys. Plumbers is under tier 2. So that means what? That means you can use this pathway. I'm going to be typing occupations that don't really require university degree, but I also impute those that require university degree. Let's talk about in my previous video I did example of those that study cyber security. I did example of those that studied social worker. So if you know you're a social worker, if you know you are into cyber security, just know that definitely you can use this pathway. So please go and watch the 3 videos I've done now. This is the 3rd one actually. So the first one we talked about the eligibility and the requirements. The second one I showed you clearly how to go about the process. So please go and watch it. And this is the 3rd one. So now let's talk about those that are, let's type tailors. Tailors are tier 4. Unfortunately, if you're a tailor, you're a dressmaker, furious or miller, you are not eligible for this particular pathway because you're under tier 4 and tier 4 is not allowed. So let's type another one. Let's type hairdressers. Okay, maybe they don't know them as hairdressers. Hairstylists, they call them hairstylists. Good news, if you're a hairstylist or you're a barber, you are under tier 3. That is good, right? Imagine people are looking down on barbers, but imagine you're a barber, you're a hairstylist, you can use this pathway, and this is beautiful. So you just need to show proof that you've been a barber, and that's all, and you'll be allowed to use this pathway. I'm so happy. Like, okay, let's type professions now before professional people come and break my head. Let's type accountants. Accountant is other tier 1, so you guys definitely can use this pathway. Okay, let's type engineers. All engineers, like they brought so many engineers: software engineer, civil engineer, mechanical engineer, electrical engineer, computer engineer, chemical engineer, industrial engineer, mining engineer, geological engineer. Just let's continue. Something engineer, this engineer, that. You guys are permitted to use this part, so you guys are under tier 1, and that's good, right? Yes. Okay, let's type teachers. Secondary school teachers, elementary school teachers, kindergarten school teachers. You guys are under tier 1. Wow. So if you know you studied education in your school, you guys can use this pathway. Even if you are teaching in secondary school, you can use this pathway, so long you have more than 2 years experience. Wow. Okay. As in, I'm like, this is so good though. Which one will I talk about now? Oh, my body is itching me. Photographers. Photographers are under tier 3, so you can use this pathway if you're a photographer, videographer, manographer, anything graphers, you can use this pathway, okay? But if you are photographic and film processor, it's different. But if you're photographers, you are a art performing artist, photography and operation stuff, you can use this pathway. Okay, so let's type another profession. Which one do we type now? You guys should give me an idea. Which one is cyber security is there, but even tech people, you're under tier 1. I've checked this before, so you guys can use this pathway. So let me look for the ones that are not so popular. I'd say it's no managers. So guys, I'm really stuck now. I don't know which profession I should check again. Let me check lawyers. Lawyers, you guys are there. Definitely you'll be there. All these university people, you guys, many of you are here. What else? What's your profession? Nail technician. Okay, let's put fashion. Anybody that is into theater, fashion, creative designer. If you're someone that is an in-house decorator, you know how to do interior design. God, I love interior design. I don't know why God didn't give me idea for interior designing. My interior designing is block money, especially out of the country. Now much they charge them. Interior designing, fashion, theater, exhibits. You guys are under this pathway. Let's try painters. Painters, if you're a painter, you're a sculptor, you are a decorator. I even put it, you guys are under this particular pathway. All right, so let's type if you are a cook. Okay, no, cook is not there. Yeah, let's type cook. If you're a cook, those that are into cooking, all this cook activity, you have a business and you're a cook and all that, you guys can use this pathway as well too. Which one again should I type? But if you are a student, cashier, station attendant, sales, beverages sellers and all these things, you guys cannot use this pathway. Let's type carpenter. Carpenters are even on that yet. You guys are allowed to use this pathway. So guys, it's quite straightforward. You see, I've typed so many professions, so all you need to do is just to follow the steps which I have done today, and you'll be able to find out if your job is eligible for using the Saskatchewan occupation in demand. Remember, what we are interested in is Saskatchewan occupation in demand, and I've told you how to go about the application. Okay, now there are some jobs that have been stated not to be included on this list. Even if your job is under tier 2, your job is under tier 3, they do not want you to follow the occupation in demand, not because they hate you, but because they have created a special pathway for you alone. So guys, there are some jobs that are not included in this occupation in demand list. These are them now. These ones are not included. These ones are not included. These ones are not included. So if you know that your jobs are not on this list, it means that you are not able to use occupation in demand. If you look at this list, you observe that nurses, doctors, and some healthcare professionals, you guys are not included on this list. It's not because you guys like they don't want you. It's because they created a pathway called Saskatchewan Healthcare, International Healthcare Pathway for you. So if you want me to talk about it, I can talk about it. If not, we'll leave Saskatchewan occupation in demand and I will move towards another province. Thank you guys for watching this video, and it's been a pleasure talking about Saskatchewan. See you in my next video, and bye for now.